Leading off and playing right field, Sam Erickson.
Well, welcome to the Hudson Varsity Baseball Afternoon Bonanza here. We are at the Raider Field. Myself, Ken Conan. I'm with Aaron Sundin in the booth. Aaron, thank you for joining me.
Absolutely.
A beautiful day. The wind's up a little bit, but nothing like last time. I'll tell you, it's kind of partly sunny, mostly sunny out here. The couple kind of speckles of clouds out there, but we got a great one on tap today. With the Old Abes are visiting here.
Yep.
And I know you've got a little bit of a recap from from last week. What happened with the boys?
Boy, I tell you what a start for Hudson. I know talking to Coach Blagan, certainly can't really want anything more than what's happened. Of course, last week opened up the conference season against Menominee with 2 13-0 wins. Saw some dominating pitching performances there. They went into Saturday then against New Richmond in a non-conference game. Actually, the combination of Von Berg and I believe it was Owen McCabe pitched a no-hitter. So they won 11-0 there.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and then on Tuesday they played these Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes down in Eau Claire at Carson Field and won that game 5-3. Now, Eau Claire was probably picked as one of the favorites in the conference this year, so again, a huge win for them. We'll talk a little bit more about their lineup as we go on, but 4-0. Sitting here tonight, you had Owen Anderson go on Tuesday. I think he pitched 5 innings. Don't know what his pitch count was, but I don't expect to see him tonight. We do have one of the other Von Bergs tonight on the mound. We saw his brother the other day play, Logan, and this is Brody Von Berg pitching for Hudson tonight. So
a couple brothers on the team.
Yeah,
that's always
absolutely
fun.
So, it should be exciting. But I guess the theme to start the season is pitching has been very dominant for Hudson. They've the other night they certainly hit a very good pitcher, which we'll get into a little bit. The youth is not really showing its inexperience yet. They've gotten some great efforts from some of these young guys, freshman Sam Erickson, also sophomore Jake Busson, and some of the juniors that are new to the varsity as well. So should be a fun game tonight. I know Memorial is certainly right now thinking, man, if we could get a split with Hudson, that would be a great start. But
that's crazy,
we'll see what Hudson brings tonight.
Love it.
Erickson.
So again, Brody Von Berg, new to us, new to me. I've heard about the Von Berg brothers, and first
hit right
here
out of the
out
gate
to right field, actually short there, kind of died, and Gabe Walters, second baseman, that one kind of died right off the bat there, didn't it? It just kind of looked better than it appeared, just kind of died. So quick one pitch and 1 out for Hudson.
Batting second.
So the Von Berg that's on the mound, junior, senior, sophomore?
He's a junior.
Okay.
Yep. Watching him warm up a little bit. Again, kind of the mix of what we see with Brother Von Berg, curveball, fastball there, missed outside, missed low on that, ball 2.
Pretty close on that one. Let's switch over to our other camera here.
So like you said, not quite as windy tonight as we had the other day, but it is coming straight in from center field. Foul back to the left side. 2-1.
Oh, I got a car.
Did it?
I heard the hood.
Oh, boy.
Dunk. Oopsie daisy. It's always a little precarious when you park anywhere near a baseball field, right? I mean, I'm right behind the building here, and I'm like, well, my odds of getting hit are just as good as anybody over in that parking lot, really.
Yeah, you never know. Count goes to 3-1 here on Platter, the second baseman. Von Berg delivers in the dirt, ball 4. Stepping up to the plate now is Dylan O'Connell. O'Connell is pitching tonight, number 13. So the kid we faced the other night for the first couple innings, a kid by the name of Vincent Trapani, he is a Division I athlete going to Arkansas, and kind of the distraction we saw the other night is I understand there were 10 MLB scouts there. I did see walking around the field tonight that there is somebody from the Detroit Lions. Nice curveball that time by Von Berg. Freezes the hitter. Strike 1.
You said 10.
10
scouts.
10 scouts.
That's pretty impressive.
Well, they feel like he's a strong candidate to potentially get drafted in July's MLB draft. Boy, he likes that inside corner there.
Yeah.
Curveball again, strike 2.
The batter hung tight in there.
So, yeah, we'll have to poke around
really
and
cool,
maybe stick our head out between innings, see if anybody else has come up. I do not expect Vincent to pitch tonight. Talked to Coach Blagan, and it sounds like he had some games this weekend and pitched roughly around 50 pitches against Hudson on Tuesday. So, again, that pitch count comes into play, and they got to reload probably for next week's games for him.
Now, how common is that to have a Big Rivers athlete getting looked at by?
Very uncommon. Drop third strike, throw down.
Oh, missed on the grab there at second base. That one kind of eluded him in the mitt.
Yep, just kind of a little delay right there, and ball was in the dirt. Tough scoop for Hove, and he made that throw, but not in time. So stolen base for Platter. We have 2 outs on that strikeout.
Quick shout out. We've got a new cameraman, one of my good friends, Jeff Tierstig, down on the camera down here doing an outstanding job. Thanks again, Jeff, for manning the video equipment down there.
Awesome.
It's a multi-man operation up here.
Yeah.
And then some.
Campbell Kapanke steps to the plate. He is the center fielder, batting cleanup today for the Old Abes.
Kapanke?
Kapanke.
That's a great last name.
Curveball that time again working that inside corner. You just see it break right before it gets to the batter's box, and that's a pitch that right now is brushing back those Memorial batters. They're not standing in there, and it's getting called a strike. Looking good so far.
Yeah, those are fun to watch from up in the booth here. It looks like it's going to just tag that the left elbow, and just whoop, comes right into the strike zone there.
Nice.
Great grab by the catcher.
Scoop that time by Hove. So we got the flag right in our eyeballs here. I didn't even notice it until I saw everybody facing us, and I was like, man, we got the attention on us.
Here we are, front and center. Yeah, we may have to figure out how we can.
Looking to throw back. Just kind of keeping an eye on him. 1-1 right now on Kapanke.
I wouldn't mind reloading the flag just a little bit further to the left or right, or the right.
We have a flagpole out there in right field. So.
Oh, we do. Ooh, that got him on the hip.
Got him right on the hip, didn't it?
He didn't even move. He knew it was coming. He was like, well, take this. Ouch. Where's the flagpole at? Oh, yeah, I see it out right.
Thing out there?
I was like, is it like a little thing? And there's some huge one out by the scoreboard.
Find somebody motivated to get out there and put that up during the games. This is an easy spot.
Right. Well, you know what? Next game, I'll run her out there.
There you go.
I get here early enough. Can manage that.
So here's Trapani, the kid we were talking about before going to Arkansas. He's going to be a pitcher, but again, good athlete. I remember him from back. He played basketball for many years, and he was a good player there too. But I know baseball has been his focus. Strike one, fastball down the middle from Von Berg.
The heat right down the pipe there. Oh, 2 outs, man, on first and second right now.
A little high, throw down to first.
Got him.
Wow.
Booyah! What a throw.
Absolutely fantastic throw, and just good awareness that time by Hove, keeping an eye on that runner. He had a very big lead there. Being the secondary runner, there was a runner at second, just kind of probably figuring there wouldn't be a throwdown, and Hove gets the pickoff.
And a great play by Hove there. So we're going to break for just a quick second here, if I can figure that.
Fielder Sam Erickson.
Erickson steps up to the plate. Right fielder, starting the season out great for a freshman. You can tell nothing really phases him. He was the first run the Raiders scored on Tuesday.
Goodness.
The pitcher. First pitch, fastball. Took one off the kneecap.
Ouch.
We'll see if the pitcher here is okay.
Wow, Just spanked that one.
That was O'Connell on the mound.
Oh,
Coach is coming out to take a look.
making my leg hurt.
Yeah. Recovered on that, but that one definitely bounced off his leg. Hard hit that time by Erickson.
Yeah, that was right over the pitching mound's dead center there, and pitcher you're not going to get out of the way of that one at all. That's coming hot.
Gabe Walter.
Senior Gabe Walter, second baseman, steps up for the Raiders. First pitch. Ooh, inside. Oh, that one off the back of his bat. I have not seen that for years. My goodness. He kind of dropped to be able to. I've seen foul ticks like that, but to have it go into play and actually have it go back to the pitcher, wow. I don't think he could have planned that any better.
That was crazy.
Batting third for Hudson Raiders.
Yeah, he was just trying to get out of the way on that pitch. He just bent down and all of a sudden goes off his bat.
Okay, here we go.
Nice curveball that time by O'Connell. Strike one on Bussin. Again, I mentioned this. Bussin was got the first RBI the other night. Deep shot to right field. Scored Erickson on that win against Memorial. Strike two. 0-2 on the fastball. O'Connell sets and delivers. Ooh, got him. Strike three swinging that time. 1-2-3 for Hudson. O'Connell rebounds from that hot shot from Erickson to the leg. For Hudson, no runs, no hits, nobody left on. After 0-0.
No score.
We'll be right back. Oh, one. That's a strike. So off the end of the bat, fouled off 1-1. I think we got a good ump tonight. I'm going to be able to know what the cone is all the time, which is nice.
Yeah.
So I got that going for me.
Which is nice, I think.
Ooh, curveball there. Misses.
Name that movie, right? Caddyshack, one of our faves?
Yep.
Is it one of your faves? I speak for us. Like, I know that it's one of your faves for sure. Come on.
Like we share the same brain or something.
Right.
2-1 here on Trapani.
So I wish I'm going to have to get people to be a call in at some point. Nice little rep.
Ground ball to Walter. Grounds it, there fields it, and throws to first a wedge for the first out.
So it'd be fun to have somebody like be able to come in on chat or something with like name that movie. First guy that names the movie gets, whatever. Popcorn in the next game.
Now up to bat for the old
There you go.
Or name the movie or not name the movie, throw out another line from the movie. Right? Mm-hmm. Or maybe throw out the line before, so I got that going for me. How about that?
Going for me.
You ready? I think I can do it.
Okay.
So he tells
nice
me
curveball that time.
you will have total consciousness. Is it total consciousness?
Mm-hmm.
So I got that going for me.
Which is nice.
Which is nice, I think.
Fastball outside. First pitch that time, curveball again. Von Berg looking good with that pitch. Freezing those old Abe batters. 1-1. Up to bat, Connor Lacey for the old Abes. Number 2 pitch right there.
Nice,
Look at that
boy.
curveball. Did you see that break?
Curver just came right in.
That time, that was right over the plate. 1-2. Another curveball.
Oh, another one coming in
Fouled
sweet.
that off.
Well, and the beauty, I got to go back to that scene because that movie is one of my faves. So Caddyshack's the movie, if you don't know that. I know you do, but if you're listening and you don't know that, coming into that scene, Carl comes in with his leaf blower. Hey, you see my ball?
Yeah. Curveball again in the dirt. Oh, they got him on that.
Oh!
Check swing. Appealed down to first base, and the umpire says he went. Strikeout that time.
Take it.
Strikeout number 2 for Von Berg.
Up to bat for the old A's. Left fielder, Jack Redwine.
So 2 outs, nobody on.
Fastball fouled off to the left.
It's fun how everybody, I said it last time, but I just love it. Everybody's out in their chairs, in the sun, right? A couple blankets out there. Just great. It's fun to have things coming back, isn't it, Aaron?
Absolutely. Ground ball to Owen Wedge at first base. He'll take it himself to end the inning.
Yeah, he'll do it.
For the Old Abes, no runs, no hits, nobody left. 1-2-3 inning for Von Berg. After 1.5, it's 0-0. We'll be on Wedge. Strike 2, fastball. 0-2. I just got a little bit of noise in my ears, so hopefully I was...
You're good. Yep, I was playing over here.
Got it.
I got something going on between my ears over here. What's going on?
Wedge that time.
Looper. Oh, just got over the shorty.
Shortstop's head. Nice protection that time by Owen Wedge. That was an outside corner pitch. He just took it the opposite way. Got the bat out. First hit of the game for the Raiders.
Matt Midby.
We might need a little music here. Hit your... there you go. Matt Midby, center fielder coming up. Get us a little bit
like
of...
that?
Get a little groove going.
I like the call for the music.
Fastball that time. Strike from O'Connell. Owen Wedge over at first for the Raiders. 1 out. 0-1 on Midby. O'Connell checks the runner. Curveball that time. Nice pitch. Got good control of that. Like I said, he's throwing that for strikes. It's not just playing around the plate. He's getting it across there. 0-2 on Midby.
1 out, man on first.
Curveball that time.
A little high. A little high.
See what the Raiders want to do here. Wedge at first, long legs. Not sure if he's a threat to steal. Oh, he did that time.
He was heading there.
Called the steal or a hit and run that time. Good protection by Midby. Still 1-2. See if O'Connell gives Wedge another look this time. He's kind of checked him once and then focused on the batter. Not a big lead over there. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on the curveball, outside corner. 2 outs.
Good looking pitch there.
Yeah, he's got decent control.
Yeah.
Batting for Hudson.
Good little game going here.
Logan Von Berg.
Yeah, when we saw Menominee last week, a lot of walks, a lot of errors. Just kind of that first game of the year, you could tell Menominee wasn't quite ready for it.
Right.
And certainly Eau Claire Memorial a little bit more sharp, getting good effort so far from their pitcher. Logan Von Berg steps up to the plate for the Raiders. Had a big game against Memorial. A couple of extra base hits, some RBIs to go with that. Of course, we talked deep shot this time. Center field.
Wow.
Center fielder gets underneath it, and he makes the catch to end the inning. Good hit that time from Von Berg on the first pitch. For the Raiders, no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. After 2, 0-0.
Right back in the action here. Top of the third.
First baseman, Carson
Windishausen, the first baseman, is up. Joining us in the booth is Mr. Hasapopoulos on the microphone and on the scoreboard. Appreciate
He's doing a great job.
Yeah.
It's fouled off this time, right side. I think that's going to get out of play.
Oh, good hustle over there, trying to get to it, just could not quite get there. And Mr. Hassapopoulos, is your son a junior? Am I remembering that right? Awesome. Yeah, he went to school with my son, Will Conan, over at Trinity for a little while, and now over at the high school together. Always fun to watch that Hassapopoulos hustling when they were playing a little b-ball back in the day. Ooh, trying to frame that one up on the outside corner, just missed. Oh, we got a heck of a view back here, don't we?
It's a good view.
Just staring right over the ump's shoulder. Now that one caught it. Boy, he's just working that edge too. Really good pitch there.
Well, you know what these pitchers do? They get into a game, they realize what the umpire's going to call, what he's not going to call.
Yep.
And straight
Got
three
him.
right
Got
there.
him. Boom. K-time. You're right. That's a great point. You get a feel for where the zone is and what they're going to call, what the box looks like, right? And then pitch to that, right? Make it happen.
And the catchers will communicate that in between innings too. And coaches, of course, are calling the pitches, so they're realizing what's being called as well. Certainly, what we've seen so far, and another fastball strike that time, but he likes that inside corner. That seems to be working well.
Oh, just missed on the outside, maybe by an inch there. Swap our camera here. Boop. I don't know if this is a better look or not. A foul ball there off to the left.
Number 9 batter here, Austin Baker. So far, though, the Old Abe's no hits, couple of runners on walks, but other than that, Von Berg's been very steady.
Yeah, had a solid hand at the mound so far. Ooh, that one.
That's the curveball that didn't curve.
Yeah, that one just kept straight. Looking for a little action, but didn't go. So advance a runner to first base here, back to the top of the order.
Luke Erickson.
You heard it from Hassapopoulos. That's Luke Erickson, number 6 for the Eau Claire Abes. The Old Abes. I looked up that story of the Old Abes years ago when I was doing a game. It's really cool.
Von Berg just holding there for a second.
Nice strike. You're probably thinking, well, Ken, what is that story?
What is that story, Ken? I know they've got an eagle for a mascot.
Oh man, I break out that intro, and I don't really remember it all that well. It was something around the eagle, obviously, and I don't remember. I think it was a war memorial, or it was honoring some veterans after a war that happened, or something. It was a good story, but
Well,
I tell you, I have no idea. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to Google it.
Okay, so I can tell you this much: when it comes to
Terrible.
baseball, kind of applicable to what we're doing here today. Eau Claire is a big American Legion town. That whole area is, and so when you talk about patriotic communities, Eau Claire and Chippewa County are right at the top of the list. So a runner was looking to go that time. So
what happened there?
Well, so Von Berg stepped off the rubber for a second.
Okay.
So again, Eau Claire kind of tipped their hand a little bit. Baker took off. Might want to give them an extra look here. They were definitely looking at that to be able to steal. Fouled off left side that time by Erickson. So I would not be surprised when you talk about the mascot and the name coming from something that had to do with military service or honoring war veterans.
Yep, it's Civil War.Hold on here. The old Google machine's working.
1-2, ground ball, 3-4.
Oh,
Nice play by
what?
Walter. Gets the throw just
man.
off balance that time. That's going to advance Baker to third. Throw down, safe at third for Baker. So great stop that time by Gabe Walter. Just tried to make that play. It was a tough play trying to get the lead runner. And had that throw a little off balance, went into left field.
All right, Old Abe, you ready?
Yep.
Old Abe, a tame bald eagle, was the mascot of the 8th Regiment of Wisconsin Voluntary Infantry in the Civil War and became the living symbol of the Union at war. He traveled with the 8th throughout the regiment's participation in campaigns in the Western Theater from 1861 to 64.
Very cool.
Pretty cool. So Civil War, that's pretty sweet.
Bunt this time, squares to bunt.
Loose ball.
That's going to advance the runner, and ultimately that's what he was trying to do there by squaring up, trying to get that runner over. Or he was just kind of faking that bunt, although it didn't look like Erickson was ready to pounce on the steal. So 1 out here, top of the 3rd. Runners at 2nd and 3rd for the Old Abes. Von Berg in a little bit of a jam. Let's see how he does getting out of this. Fouled off.
Wow, that one just bounced straight up.
1-1. Peyton Platter at the plate. Platter walked his first at bat, had a stolen base. One and one for Von Berg. Checks the runner at 3rd. Nobody covering on the play. Here's the pitch. Curveball just outside. Just kind of peeking down on the softball fields here and looking, and Hudson is up 6-0. Hudson girls softball. I think I mentioned they played this same team, Eau Claire North, the other day and kind of got an upset, lost 5-4. So squares to bunt. That's a squeeze play into the plate.
Got him at first.
Baker, but the throw at first.
Good bunt.
Gets the out. Baker got a good jump on that play. Very nice bunt that had to be fielded by Von Berg. He really didn't have a play at the plate. That would have been a tag play. He got the force at home. So Old Abes get a run on that squeeze play.
It's a good heads-up play, right? You didn't have the force there. You had to, like you said, get it first, and good play by the guys. So 2 outs. Eau Claire scores 1. Got a man on 3rd right now.
Yeah, that's the other thing that play did was advance that runner. Of course, he was at second base, but where that ball was placed, third base really didn't have a play on it. It had to either be covered by the pitcher or the catcher. And ground ball that time past Owen Anderson at 3rd. That's going to score another run. Nice stroke that time by the pitcher. Dylan O'Connell gets the RBI single. Old Abes up 2-0.
Old Abe's making hay here with a couple outs and put 2 in, man on first. 2 outs again. So Kapanke back at the plate here. Got a runner going.
Throw down, going to be a little late.
He got a good jump over there off of first. Pretty fast runner.
That's the pitcher.
That's awesome. Got the pitcher running. I love it.
Old Abe's coming out aggressive here. They've looked to that squeeze play. It's an aggressive play with 1 out, certainly, and they are looking to steal bases today, too. Off his arm that time for Kapanke.
Wow. That twice in the game he stood in there and taken 1.
I think it is.
He's not afraid.
Actually, he was the hit his first at bat. So.
Vincent Trapani.
Used to know a guy in the Little Leagues when I played way back in the day who'd kind of lean into him.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think the coach minded it either. He's like, yeah, go ahead and lean into that a little bit, would you?
Well, you'll hear guys say from the dugout a lot of times if somebody steps out on one of those pitches.
Yeah.
Wear it. You got to wear it. Come on, let's go.
You got to wear it. Oh, man. So, got runners on first and second, 2 outs right now. Top of the 3rd. You got to wear it. I like that. Oh, good wrap. Going to play it first. Yep. So they retire this side here after 2 runs are scored by the Old Abes. Be the bottom of the 3rd coming up here. Hudson looking to get a couple back after the Abes put a couple on them. Yes, it is. Well, bottom of the 3rd here. We're getting pitcher still warming up for Eau Claire, the Abes. It's moving right along. I kind of like a baseball game that's got a good pace to it like this. This is it's fun.
O'Connell looking pretty sharp on the mound for the Old Abes so far. In 2 innings, 3 strikeouts, 1 hit so far, no walks. He's got a 2-0 lead here off of Little help from him with that RBI single and that squeeze play.
Bottom of the second inning for your Hudson Raiders. Catcher, Tyler Hove.
Hove's going to lead us off in the inning here. Woo! Foul back just up to our right there.
Hove, the number 8 batter, playing behind the plate tonight, had that nice pick play in the first inning for the Raiders.
Yeah,
0-2 on the curveball.
He did. That was a beauty. Good heads-up play by him to launch that one down to first and get that out like you said.
Oh, just missed for O'Connell.
Oh, boy, they were looking for it on the bench. You can hear out. There it is.
He's looked, like I said, he's looked pretty sharp. Is not getting behind in the count. He's at 1-2 here on Hove. Fastball right there. Outside corner gets him looking.
Yep.
Strike out number 4 for Dylan O'Connell.
Now batting for the Hudson Raiders.
Yep, just got that outside edge there on that last pitch, so. One out, bottom of the third here. Oh, been out of play.
Troy Bonning, the speedster. We know Troy from football, don't we?
Oh, yeah. He's got some wheels. The catcher trying to frame that one up a little bit. That one missed by an inch or two on the outside edge. And, like, I love how those catchers will try to frame that right back in, right? Like,
you know, that's what they're taught to do. Unfortunately, the umpires don't always like that.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I've got a daughter that caught for a number of years, and she's an umpire too. And,
okay.
Just missed hitting Troy that time, inside fastball.
Yeah,
they'll tell him, hey, you don't have to help me make the call. I know where the strike zone is. So
interesting. I can see that. Yeah. Oh, cutting at that one.
Strike 3 that time on Bounding. So what they kind of teach these catchers a lot is where you catch the ball is more important than moving that hand.
Sure.
And ultimately you can move it, but it's not that jerk move because the umpires are going to pick that up. It's kind of like catch it and move it over slow.
Just
you might
slide
get that
it.
call.
Right.
Be kind of sneaky with it,
So 2 outs.
Back to the top of the lineup here with Erickson. He grounded out to the pitcher that first pitch of the game. Hit one back to O'Connell, bounced off his, not sure if it was his knee or his thigh, but looked like a hard hit. He was able to recover and humming right along. Strike 2 on Erickson.
I'll tell you, the old Abe's pitcher seems to be just kind of getting in his groove here as we get into the third inning.
Absolutely. Shakes off the catcher. Let's see what the pitch is here. Fastball again. Erickson falls it back.
We're going to have to be careful over at if we got a game going here and a softball game over there. We got no coverage.
No kidding. Wear a helmet.
Right? Sitting behind the plate like, look out.
Just misses that time. Inside, more inside than he's been calling it.
Wow.
That one was a little tight.
I'm surprised that one got called.
1-2.
There's a wrap. Want to get through?
See if he's quick enough. He's a
stop
quick
at
runner.
second.
He's safe. Absolutely good.
Nice
hustle
job
by Erickson that time. Had the second baseman playing awfully deep. He went to his knee to get the ball, made the play clean, but still had to make the throw from his knee, and Erickson just hustles that play out.
A heck of a grab there by the second baseman.
Second baseman, Gabe Walter.
So Walter, our second baseman, will jump up to the plate here again. 2 outs right now, bottom of the third. A man on first.
Who's on first?
Man on first. That's Erickson.
Come on, we were doing the old Caddyshack stuff. You didn't pick up on the
who's on first?
Abbott and Costello.
You know, that's a little beyond my years. I'm not sure. You know, I love that bit. I just don't know it like I know my Caddyshack.
You got to really be sharp.
I mean, that is a great bit, too, and you hate to screw that one up.
Right.
Yeah. Because what is it? Who's on first?
What's on second?
What's on second? I don't know is on third. That's just a good old school comedy bit, you know?
Runner goes. Throw down to second is not in time. Erickson gets the stolen base that time. Got a terrific jump.
Yeah, great jump on that play.
In fact, I actually thought for a second the catcher might not even throw it down there, but Erickson's safe at second, so 1-1 on Walter here. He's got the duck on the pond. Let's see if he can bring Erickson home and get a run. Good lead by Erickson.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Foul tip. Gabe just pulling his head a little bit that time.
Okay.
Looked like a curveball. Now, wouldn't be surprised here. We'll see what O'Connell comes back with, but Walter has to protect on this. 1-2. O'Connell steps off.
Erickson gets out to that.
I would not be
nice
surprised if Erickson ends up leading. Ooh.
Oh, goodness.
Wear it.
He was wearing that
Gabe.
one. Gabe says, yeah, I'll wear that. Didn't even flinch. Wow. And that one just dusted off that left shoulder blade, it looked like. Busting up. Got a couple ducks in the pond, like you said here. 2 outs. Getting a rally going, maybe. Let's see what we get going. I gotta get better rally music going on here.
Yeah. Give me the
Yep. I gotcha.
O'Connell taking a look. Erickson's an active runner over there. Ooh, a nice curveball that time. There we go.
Charge! Who are those guys in the booth? They're having so much fun. They've got problems. A little high on that pitch.
So I was mentioning before what I've seen from Erickson, again, in kind of a short season, just 3 games, but really aggressive base runner. I think Coach Blagan's not going to be afraid to give him the green light, even to steal third base on occasion. On this situation, down 2, got your number 3 batter. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense, but certainly has some speed and is not afraid to make sure that the pitcher accounts for him on every time he's on the bases. 1-2 here on Bussin. 2 outs. Bottom of the third.
Big time Bussin. Here we go.
Nice pitch.
Whoa. Got a piece of it. Got a piece of it. Good strong cut there.
O'Connell is a junior. Old Abe's have quite a few seniors in their lineup here.
Some good chatter from the Hudson bench over here. I like that.
Curveball that time. Just misses inside.
Living right. Living right.
2-2 on Bussin.
Two outs, bottom of the third.
Oh, foul ball.
Man.
Hit his bat twice that time. Came off the end, and then when he came through with his backswing, hit it again.
That's crazy.
2 for 1.
It's a twofer.
I can hear the yapping down there.
I like that.
Bunch of Raiders up on the fence here.
Yeah.
Fastball,
nice rip.
Fly ball,
get there.
No,
I think he's going to be under that one. So
center fielder makes the catch.
That'll do
so
it
Hudson
for the third.
threatens. Hudson single and infield single for Sam Erickson that time and a walk. But for the Raiders, no runs, 1 hit, 2 left on base after 3 innings. Eau Claire Memorial 2, Hudson 0.
Thanks, Dr. Sundin.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is a beauty. Do I go flat bill with this thing or put an old school curve on it?
If they don't bend on the curve and the bill, I'm not a big fan.
I'm with you.
These bend nice. Speaking of bend, nice curveball that time by Von Berg. 3 strikeouts so far for Brody Von Berg. Inside corner fastball. Strike 2. Lacey struck out his last at bat, second inning. Another curveball that time. Strike 3 gets him swinging on the inside pitch. 1 out.
So we're talking about hats. Do you remember back in the day, just a massive curve on it? Guys would take their can of snuff or whatever and put it in there, or a baseball, and just put that massive, just heartbreaking curve in it.
I don't know. Something about having a straight duckbill makes my melon head look bigger. So
I know, right? Yeah, me too.
I want to have something that's got a little curve that just makes it look like my face is round.
Oh my gosh, I've got like a watermelon head. One got just a little way there, high and away.
1-1. Ground ball down the first base line. That's going to roll foul.
Oh, that's a comfortable hat, too. Really comfy. Thank you again. All right, 1-2, 1 out. 4th inning here. Again, hats off to Mr. Jeff Tierstick down on our camera. Appreciate all that he is doing down there. Jeff catching some sun down there.
Fine job.
Excellent job, matey.
Jack Redwine is the batter here. Fly ball left field. Bounding drops back. Gets underneath it. Kind of takes a little bit of a turn with the wind, but he's able to tag that one and bring that down for the second out.
It looked pretty smooth. Kind of a drop step, 2 side steps. Boom, in the mitt. This is a tall guy here, number 12. Windishausen.
6'6". They even have his height in here.
6'6".
Right.
Wow.
Boy. You know what that means to a pitcher? Bigger strike zone.
You get a big strike zone, right?
Squares to bunt. You know, you sit in the dugout coaching enough games, and I can remember many times where some kid would hit a long fly ball. In fact, it would probably go out if it was fair.
Yeah.
And I'd look at the kids on the bench and say, you know what that is? A long strike. That's all it is. That's all it is. Nothing more.
That's a great way of thinking about it. Yeah. A long strike.
1-1. Ground ball over to the right side. Walter fields it. Makes the throw to retire the side. Nice
inning start here by Hudson. Great play over there at second base. Easy, nice fielding. You know, sometimes we saw some trouble last week with the opposing team and some of those balls that would rip through the, the infield and give them a little bit of trouble. But Walter.
All right, coming back here, bottom of the 4th, leading off for Hudson, third baseman Owen Anderson. Swing and a miss. Anderson struck out his last at bat. Hudson, a couple of hits so far, but really not much to stack on. Need to get some runners on base. Nice play that
what
time.
A grab.
Up in the air by O'Connell. Makes the play.
Nice play there.
Very nice play.
1.5 foot vertical there at the mound all of a sudden. Boom, boom.
Now batting for Hudson. First baseman, Owen Wedge.
Wedge up to bat. We'll switch this view here.
Wedge singled his last time. Little opposite field shot over the shortstop.
Ooh,
again,
that pitcher's really getting a workout.
Getting some work today. You're right. And good athlete. I mean, not very big, but certainly quick and good glove.
One off the shin, one up high. He fielded, and then that one there, right?
Yeah.
For 3 outs.
For Hudson Raiders, center fielder Matt Midby.
Oh, Midby, here we go. Midby looking to get something going here. 2 outs. Just a bit outside on that one.
just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
Hey,
Walter made it to the booth. Yeah, we're going to try to talk him into something a little bit later at the commercial break, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes. He said yes already. Is that what I heard? Yes. Perfect.
Ooh, inside that.
Goodness.
Maybe he had to jump to get out of that one.
He wasn't ready to wear that one. That one was a brush back at shoulder height there. That one looked a little rough.
Yeah, O'Connell's looking sharp so far. That one got away from him a little bit, but outside corner fastball. 2-1.
Well, generous on that edge that time.
Yeah, you like that one, huh?
I wasn't a big fan of that one. I'll shoot you straight on both sides, though. Our team, their team, whatever.
Nice curveball that time again from Dylan O'Connell.
Great-looking pitch. Good
Definitely
swing.
in command today. He's no walk so far. He's got 5 strikeouts. Looking sharp.
Yes, sir.
Fastball.
Got him
Strike
swinging.
3 on the foul tip. For the Raiders, no runs, no hits, nobody left. After 4, we have the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's 2, Hudson 0. Is he here?
All right, top of the 5th here.
They're downstairs. Go grab them.
Still 2-0 right now. Old Abe's on top. Oh, beauty on the curveball there. Kind of fed that one in just at elbow level. Dropped right into the zone there. Nice pitch.
Baker, if you remember, scored in the last inning. He was the runner that came in on that suicide squeeze. Had good speed at a stolen base. He's the number 9 batter for the Old Abes, playing shortstop. Ground ball this time over to Owen Anderson at third. Fields it cleanly. Oh, throws off. Baker's going to go to 2. Still has a chance to maybe round it and look, but he stays at second.
A little off the mark on that one from the shortstop, third baseman, Owen Anderson. So that'll put an Old Abe on second base there on that play. And
back to the top of the lineup here with Erickson. Reached on an error his last at bat and scored a run. Pretty good lead at second there. Von Berg gives him a look, squares the bunt. That one's in the dirt. So you can tell just by the way Eau Claire approaches the game here, they're pretty fundamentally sound, and they know this is going to be a low-scoring game like the game Tuesday. They know if I can get that runner to third, that's going to give them a good chance to get him home.
For sure, with 2 outs.
He scores again, and he does. That's outside fastball.
With no outs right now, they got to. Yep, I hear what you're saying. I'm with you.
This is what they call small ball, my friend.
Small ball, okay.
Just trying to move that runner over.
Sure.
Give him an opportunity. That squares the bunt again. That throw is high. Throw down to second. Nice throw that time by Hove to keep the runner honest.
I'll tell you, Hove's got a really nice arm that from behind the plate there, just getting it in right at bag level, you know. Not his first time throwing that one.
3-0. Let's see if they square again or Von Berg down in the count. See if he goes with a fastball. They may open it up. A bunt works here, but so does putting the ball in play.
That's
right
right.
Side especially. Strike 1.
Yeah, you just pop one out there. So 3-1 here again. No outs here. Top of the 5th.
Squared the bunt again.
It's interesting. I was thinking he's going to be a swinger on that one. 3-2, full count here.
Runner not being held at second. Fastball. Line drive center field. See if that's going to drop. That does drop.
Ooh.
Runner at third is Baker. He
Being
gets
told
down.
to hold up.
Tough play that time for Midby. That was tailing off. Line drive. He stretched the glove out on that, but lucky to keep that one to a single, actually, and keep the runner from advancing home. So the Old Abe's threatening here again in the 5th. Number 2 batter here, Platter coming up. Peyton Platter playing second base. See what he wants to do. They're going to probably try to get that runner from first over. Not holding the runner at third. He's getting a pretty generous lead there.
I'd say.
We've already seen one suicide squeeze. Can we see another one?
What happened there?
It's called time.
Okay.
No runner being held over at third. Runner at first. Short lead. That's going to maybe score a run here. Midby backtracks. Makes the count. Oh, that one gets past Midby. That's going to score a run. Runner from first. Going to third. And he's safe.
Oh, good throw.
That ball was better hit than I thought it was when I first saw it go off the bat. But
seemed like it just kept going. Yeah, that had some juice on it.
And that throw to third advanced Platter down to second. So, again, nobody out. Old Abe's with runners at second and third. Coming to the meat of their order here with the pitcher O'Connell, number 3 batter.
Abe's definitely rallying here in the 5th. One in, a couple other ducks sitting ready to rock with no outs still. Yeah, the windmill bat going there just a little bit pre-pitch.
Curveball that time. Bends right onto the inside corner for strike 1.
Oh, it's got to take some guts to hang in with a pitch like that. It looks like it's coming right for your chin, right?
Again, Raiders not holding the runners, so they're going to be able to get a pretty decent lead there. Get a jump off the crack of the bat. 0-2 on a couple curveballs from Von Berg.
All right, so here's a guy still learning the game. Holding the runner, meaning that Owen's not playing right on tight on the bag?
Correct. Yeah, so there he wore it again, off the thigh.
Yep.
So, your pitcher right now has runners on base. They can lead off. If you're holding the runner, you're going to have either at second, probably your second baseman or your third baseman at third. Coach Blagan going out to the mound to talk to his pitcher. I did not see anybody warming up earlier. It doesn't look like anybody's getting ready to come out of the dugout, so we'll see if he's just having a chat or we're going to see a pitching change here.
It looked like he kind of signaled making a move, but maybe not. Yeah, like you said, nobody's warming up unless we're getting somebody from the infield to jump up to the mound.
This is kind of where the depth of your pitching on your team starts to show itself. Because with this pitch count, we already know Owen Anderson, I think, is done for the week.
Yep.
Over the weekend, they pitched Logan Von Berg, and he also pitched last week against Menominee. So I think his innings or pitch count is done for the week as well. So we'll see. So the Old Abe's here at their cleanup batter, Campbell Kapanke. Runners they're loaded. Bases loaded here. Nobody out still for the Old Abe's. So look for Hudson. I'm sure Coach Blagan said, let's get one at the plate here. Infield, knock it down. Let's come to home. Try to save that run. Curveball again. Looking good.
Good pitch. Great curveball on that last one.
Fastball that time.
Fly ball.
That's fly ball right side. We'll see if somebody can make a play on it. That's definitely, good hustle by Erickson.
Great dive.
Just tailed away from him a little bit. (0-2) here on Kapanke. Here's the pitch. Fastball inside.
Ooh. It looked like it had a little bit of movement, didn't it?
Movement at the end, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Kind of, depending on how you hold that on a fastball, you can get that movement. Curveball that time. Runner stands in there and protects. That broke right at the last minute. You just want to make contact there and hope that you can stay alive. Get another good one to hit. Unless you're ready for that curveball, It's a hard one to tee off on. Infield playing not too deep here, but still probably thinking anything in front of them. They're going to at least try to get the ball in quick to prevent 2 runs from scoring.
Yep, you want to limit the damage here. You've got no outs still and bases loaded. So
2-2. Ball in the dirt here. Brings the count full.
All right. Well, this is where the rubber meets the road, so to speak. 3-2, full count. No outs, bases loaded. Need some magic here.
Nobody warming up yet for Hudson down in their bullpen. These guys are young, though. Heck, they don't need to warm up, right?
No, you just run out there and start throwing the ball. Throw fast.
Three-two pitch here to Kapanke. Curveball just misses inside. That's going to walk in a run. Good at bat that time by him. Very disciplined on that curveball, making sure that that was not going to be called a strike. Erickson scores.
Now batting for the Old A's, designated hitter, Vincent Trapani.
Trapani, the DH, will come in here.
Trapani, 2 groundouts to second base today so far, 0 for 2. Fastball, outside corner strike.
Good pitch.
Can do some damage here, though. Bases loaded, nobody out for the Old A's.
Yeah, just a dinger out there is going to get 2 in, maybe.
Ball low that time. So those top 4 batters for the Old A's all had pretty good at bats.
Yeah.
That was we haven't seen. Oh, that's going to fly ball out to center field. Is that going to drop too? Midby isn't able to make the catch. Scores 1.
Well, that's 3 of them this inning to make it 5 right now for the Old A's, and that'll keep the bases loaded out there as well.
Batting for Eau Claire, third baseman, Connor Lacey.
Oh, they got
One
the
at a time.
bullpen's working over there right now, off to our left, out in just left of left field.
Curveball that time. Owen Anderson gets it, throws to home, throws off. That's going to score 1, score 2. Safe at the plate. Tag is late. Old Abe's getting fired up down there.
Yes, they should. Up by 7 right now. Got 2 of them off the bags and into the plate there. Hudson with a couple uncharacteristic kind of unforced errors, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking. There's been the inning started out with an error. That was an unearned run. A couple of plays out in center field, tough plays to make, but dropped right in front of the fielder. That throw right there off definitely scored an extra run. So
Now batting for Eau Claire, left field, Jack Redwine.
it's hard when those plays start happening. I'm trying to do a book at the same time, and
I know.
I got to count numbers of guys on the
I know.
field and everything else. So runners at first and third here. Again, nobody out for the Old Abe's. Trapani at third. Lacey on the error reaches first. Nice block that time by Hove.
Oh, was thinking about that play down the first, but thought better of it.
So maybe a little letdown for the Raiders coming into this game here. But they kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit. We'll see where Walter goes. He goes to second for 1, and that's a throw over.
Oh, boy.
Shortstop's head.
Boy, this inning's just getting away from them.
Absolutely.
You can tell just in their heads a little bit, right? I mean, to hesitate. Yeah. I mean, just that's a pretty easy play normally.
Carson Windeshausen, first base.
You know, you as a pitcher, you got to be thinking, man, I'm not getting the help here, but I got to stay focused.
That's right.
I got to make sure I'm throwing strikes, keep battling. I mean, your job is to
Good pitch.
not only get batters out, but Get them to put it in play. That's what your defense is for.
Yep.
Here comes our tall drink of water again. Windenshausen. Quick update on the softball as we have Kyler Hove out talking to Von Berg. Let's see, 9-0 Hudson.
Wow, and they're playing North over there?
Bottom of the fourth.
Is it North, right?
Yeah.
Eau Claire North, yep.
We, of course, will be covering some of those softball games, too. I've given Ken the big hype on girls softball. I think he'll
can't wait.
Enjoy just seeing a little bit of a different game sometimes. Pass ball that time, gets by Hove, back to the backstop. Runners advance.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the other day, our first game was supposed to be a girls' softball game, and the rain that took the boys out in River Falls took the girls out here, and so we had to bump I think it's 4:26 was our first game that we were supposed to have, got canceled, and so, as luck would have it, we've got a couple boys' games, and then we've got their first game that we'll cover. We're going to cover around 5 games for the boys, 5 for the girls, and then we'll try to do as many playoff games as we can.
Absolutely. Hudson infield in here, trying to protect that run. Knock the ball down, see if the runner advances and take it to the plate. Curveball that time, nice pitch.
Got him. Nice. I feel like we need some Western music when this guy walks up to the plate, like, right? It's the tall drink of water.
They call those spaghetti Western. Strike 3 that
got
time.
Him.
For the first out, nice pitch that time by Von Berg.
It was a long road to that first out, my friend.
Yep.
Your shortstop, Austin Baker.
All right. Got one.
So Baker
Keep
led
rolling.
this inning off, if you can believe it.
I
He
can.
was our first batter, reached on an error, so
I can
and
believe
scored. Ooh, curveball. Took one off the hip. He's going to go to first. Load the bases again. Here comes Blagan. Coach Brent Blagan, and we're going to have a pitching change here for the Raiders. I don't have a number yet, but hustling out from the bullpen. Get a name here for you shortly. Definitely got a right-hander coming in. I think that young man looks familiar to me. Logan is? Okay. Logan Von Berg, brother of Brody, coming in to pitch here.
Von Berg taking over for Von Berg.
Yeah.
That'll make it easy. Hey, we're going to take just a quick breather here while these guys get this new Von Berg warmed up. How's that sound?
So we were just talking, Logan Von Berg did pitch over the weekend and also pitched last week. So we have seen him. Very strong arm. Again, he's going to have a mix of nice fastball, curveball. He's in picking up a little bit of a jam here for Hudson. Bases loaded, 1 out. Top of the 5th. Up to bat is the cleanup hitter, Campbell Kapanke. Hudson trailing Eau Claire Memorial 8-0. Oh, nice hit to the 3-4 hole. That's going to score 1. They're going to hold the runner at third. Throw back to second. Not in time.
Got him! Got him, he says. And I'm just moseying around out there like, I got it all covered. Here we go. So 2 down.
Correction on that. That was Baker with that single. Nice play to make that throw at second. Didn't think they were going to get him.
Yeah, man, on first and third here. 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Got him on that inside corner. Nice look there. Now this Von Berg, is he a senior, do you think? No, sophomore. Junior. Are they twins? Thank you. Hospopoulos, we're going to have to get you a headset before you know it up here.
Get him one. Ground ball there to
Here we
Walter.
go. Here we go.
Makes the clean play.
Nice play.
To retire the side. But for Memorial, 6 runs. A couple unearned there on 4 hits. And 3 left on after 4.5.
It's 9.
9-0. Sorry, we missed a run there.
Sorry about that.
9-0 Memorial.
We'll be back.
All right, we're back here. Raiders got quite a hole to climb out of. Eau Claire Memorial leading 9-0. Bottom of the 5th here, we've got Logan Von Berg leading off. Strike 1 on the curveball from O'Connell, who's looked real sharp today for the Memorial. Fastball that time, swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, he's been solid on the mound today through 5 of them here.
6 strikeouts so far for Dylan O'Connell.
Been shooting at his feet a little bit with some of our hits right back at him, but I tell you, it hasn't rattled him at all. He's just been controlling the ball, doing some nice work up in the mound there again.
He hasn't gotten himself into trouble, blocking and hitting batters. And actually, Hudson so far with just a couple hits on him, so he's in control. That's swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw down to first. Oh, he pulled his foot.
Oh,
safe.
My goodness.
So he gets a strikeout on that play, but
wow.
Just the throw is off target. That's going to put a leadoff runner on for Hudson.
Let's get her fired up.
Here we go.
Hudson Raiders catcher Tyler Ho.
I'll tell you, good job running that one out there. That could have easily.
Looks like we got a pinch runner coming in for Von Berg.
Okay.
I believe this is Mr. Hassapopoulos' son.
Tim Hassapopoulos.
Tim coming in.
Hassapopoulos.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher.
Courtesy runner. I've not heard that. I like that.
Baseball's a very formal game.
I was going to say very eloquent.
Courtesy.
It's a courtesy runner.
You're killing me, Smalls.
That's a good one. All right, let's see here what Hudson can do. Hove struck out his last at bat.
Need a little rally.
Throw over to first. Hassapopoulos back in time. Gets a little dirty.
Oh,
good.
boy.
Dad will have to get out the tide and give it a little scrub.
Here we go. Fire up the washing machine back at home.
Definitely got some speed there at first. Let's see what the Raiders want to do. When you're down 8-9 runs.
Got to get aggressive, right? I mean,
you chip away a little bit. So let's see what we can do with these next 2 batters. If we can get somebody else on, you might see some aggression, but throw back. Actually, a nice pickoff move by O'Connell, too. You don't usually get somebody on that play unless they have a real aggressive lead, but he hides it well. Decent throw over there. Sometimes you just see guys lob it over. That time, ground ball to third base. Throw to second to get the force. Tries to turn the double play. Not in time.
That's one down in the 5th here.
Now batting for the Hudson Raiders, left fielder Troy Bounty.
Bounty will take the plate here for Hudson. Bounty, one of the speedsters out there for Hudson, and love to see these guys get something going here. We got another courtesy runner coming out.
Courtesy runner Brennan Ducharme.
Ducharme coming into pinch run, number 21.
Oh, that's pinch running now.
It is, and we'll talk about that here in a second.
I can't wait to have you correct me.
So, the courtesy, catchers and pitchers get courtesy,
Okay, yep.
Again, we said this is a formal game.
Very
We're trying
eloquent game, yes.
We learned this from the English, I believe.
Yes, we did.
Tea time.
Could I get a cup of tea from you, please, Mr. Sundin?
Fastball that time fouled off. So, pinch runner, in other words, well, in this case, again, it was catcher that got pinch run for, so that is a courtesy.
It was a courtesy.
So in other situations,
you're making fun of me in Hospopolis, and we're like we're on cue over here.
Nice throw again.
Trying to make a courtesy runner. You're trying to call him some pinch runner.
So let's say if it's someone else that is being pinch run for, not the pitcher or the catcher, then it's a substitution. So then we're going to call those people pinch runners. We will not call them courtesy runners because they didn't earn that right.
We will not give them the courtesy of calling them a courtesy runner, will we? I like that.
Straight to unbounding.
I feel like I need to lift my finger right now and just talk a little bit longer. I wish I could do a good English accent. Mine is like some mix of Australian and, Austria or something.
Pip, pip, cheerio.
Yep.
Strike 3. Throw down to first. Oh, not in time. Hospopolis hustles back. It's a little dirtier for Mom and Dad.
We're getting into the movie trivia just a little bit because I want to.
Okay.
So
you're showing just here.
My favorite, Dumb and Dumber. Movie starts off, old homeboy rolls over to the limo, and she rolls down the window, and he says, "Oh, where are you from?" She says, "Austria." "Oh, well, good eye, mate. Put another shrimp on the bobby." She just rolls the window up.
Oh, was that the end when they were?
No, when they were like two lucky guys are going to miss out on a trip of a lifetime. Oh.
Erickson here up to the plate. Singled his last at bat. 1-1. Ducharme at first. Raiders 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Trailing 9-0. Need to get a little rally going here.
Yeah,
Let's
we need
see
to get a little
Sam
something going.
Can move the runner. Strike 2. Again, O'Connell and very much in control.
Yeah.
He's keeping the runners in check. Definitely battling these Hudson batters. Good mix of pitches, moving it around the plate. Nice curveball.
A little high on that one. 2-2. I'll tell you, you mentioned it earlier. I'll echo what you had said earlier. The ump for this game, really enjoying. All these umps are a little bit different. They all have their kind of nuances, if you will, and I'm really good vocal ref down there.
Fly ball, center field. Center fielder looks like he's underneath it. He's going to make the catch to retire the side. For Hudson, no runs, no hits, 1 left on after 5. It is Eau Claire Memorial 9, Hudson 0. All right, we're back here. Top of the 6th, Eau Claire leading Hudson 9-0. Pitcher Dylan O'Connell, who's having a heck of a game on the mound, up to the plate. Dylan last time singled, got an RBI and stole a base. Having a good day all around. At the plate, scored a couple runs. Dylan Von Berg on the mound for Hudson, replacing brother Brody. 2-0. We mentioned in our last broadcast that these Eau Claire teams, including Chippewa Falls, are probably the cream of the crop. Hudson, of course, this year starting out like they have, are going to compete and battle. But not surprised after the game on Tuesday where Hudson won 5-3 that Memorial is going to come back and battle today, and they've looked sharp. 3-1.
And this is this maybe their second? They got.
It's got to be second or third pitcher,
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
Trapani is certainly number 1.
Right, for sure.
And Hudson got just
goodness.
Took him off the cap. Nope, that was ball 4. My bad.
Looked like you about took one off the high side there. Boy, they'll just hang in there, won't they? There's some tough guys over in Eau Claire. Wow, they are some tough dudes.
It's a long bus ride home, man. If you don't wear it, you might not get a slice of pizza. Nobody's going to want to sit by you.
They're like, oh, here's the one that fell on the ground. Send that back to the guy that couldn't wear it. I love the new lingo I'm getting now, too. There's a little flopper. It was shortstop.
Just kind of died off the bat that time. Kapanky.
Like a 9-iron just kind of sailed up there with a bunch of spin on it.
Right.
You a golfer? You a gaffer?
Oh, am I a golfer?
You are. I can tell. Just by the way you hold yourself. You're an excellent golfer.
Yeah. I do like to play golf. I had a period in my life where I took it a little serious and realized I was still bad, so I just play for fun. Play a lot of scrambles. Throw down to first. That one gets away from him. That's going to
He
advance.
didn't know it
Nope,
yet.
He's going to stay put. He's going to stay put. Didn't roll quite as far as I thought it was going to.
So in Spooner, what's the big
Spooner Golf Club up there.
country club? Golf club.
Golf Club. Yep.
Private, I would assume.
Spooner Country Club.
It's the private country club of Spooner, Wisconsin. I'm sure Frank Anderson was a member.
Oh, yeah.
And
Got a plaque of him, I think, somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. And
I don't know if it's in the clubhouse or
the outhouse.
the bathroom somewhere. Nice curveball by Von
Love you,
Berg
Frank.
that time. He might be golfing right now.
Oh, I'm sure that guy, he's out all the time. Big shot like Frank, you kidding me? He's running the show around here. He's probably at Troy Byrne having a good old time.
Decent lead over there at first. Another curveball. This is Trapani here. So on first, we've got O'Connell, the pitcher. They do not courtesy run their pitcher.
Oh, they don't. That's right. They have no courtesy for their pitcher.
No. See, get out there. You wore it, so
Yeah.
now it's time for you to run.
Yeah, own it. Get out there. Stretch your legs. They do
0-2 here.
courtesy.
Just hitting it off the end of his bat.
There will be no courtesy for you today. You shall run. What? Yeah, you run. It's only a little bunny rabbit.
And you like it.
Yeah, and you're going to like it. Come on, coach.
1-2 here. Oh, yeah. Nice.
Oh, pretty.
Outside corner fastball.
Painting that edge. That was a beauty. 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Oh, they're going to come have a quick chat here.
Looks like we're going to have a...
What's this all about? Courtesy or no courtesy?
We're going to have a substitution here. Roman Trapani, that must be Vincent's brother,
Okay.
coming into play to hit for Lacey.
Okay.
Don't know where he's...
8
don't
for
know where he's going to be out in
17.
the field yet, but we will see. They list him as a catcher.
Eau Claire. Number 8, Roman Trapani.
Vincent and Roman with the last name Trapani. I'm thinking there's a little Italian in that family. What do you think?
I think so. I was thinking
Greek.
Is that not?
Hassapopoulos.
That's
I
Italian?
knew they were Swedish the first time I heard it.
Well, Hassapopoulos, he's definitely a Swede. You're right, Italian. Dang it. Oh, so goofy.
All right, so 2 outs here for the Raiders. Let's see if we can get out of this one here without any more damage. Good lead over there by O'Connell. He's
That
stretching
looked
it
pretty
out.
good. A little low, maybe? Third base coach leading things from third base over here. I love it.
He's calling the shots.
He's calling the shots over there. I love it.
He's pitched that time by Von Berg.
Goes foul.
1-1.
Yeah, I never really did that well in geography in high school.
Yeah.
No, that was not really my strong
your
suit.
thing.
Trying to think what was my strong suit. Mainly goofing around.
Yeah.
That was pretty good for me.
You got an A in study hall?
I got class clown 3 years running.
There you
That's
go.
not nothing, guys. There's some work involved with that.
There is.
There is a fair amount of tomfoolery involved. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Hassapopoulos in? We got to get a mic for that kid over
He's
there.
a principal.
What?
So
Goodness.
He says, I know,
Great.
I deal with the likes of you every day.
He knows.
In fact, he's right now, he's thinking about yanking your ear.
The beauty of me back when I was a kiddo was I didn't never show up in the principal's office.
Didn't you?
Never,
You're one of
never,
those sneaky
never
guys. You
ever.
were always pointing to the guy next to you.
Well, I was a bit of an Eddie Haskell.
3-2, full count here.
Are you old enough to remember Leave It to Beaver?
Oh, yeah.
Eddie Haskell. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm a lot younger than you. I'm not that
You are much younger than me, both in body and spirit. We both know that's true.
Ooh,
Oh, runner's going.
already. Might have a play at second.
Oh,
Throws a little
high.
high. So he was going to go regardless, 3-2, but just caught Von Berg, not really paying much attention to him. And I think once he committed, he's like, I got to go.
Yeah. Gotta go. Gotta go. Mr. Hassapopoulos says that I'm the guy that used to bring him coffee in the morning, and then everything was kind of good.
You know,
I would definitely grease the wheels. There's no doubt about that, my friend.
Fouled off.
Foul ball again.
Good at bat here by Roman Trapani.
He's working through this deal. 2 outs, 3-2, full count.
What do we got for a crowd? Decent crowd today.
Yeah.
Over there for Hudson. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that one's going to probably drop there. I'm not sure if they're going to send O'Connell or not. They are. He's coming to the plate. Throw's cut off. He's going to score standing up. Just got a good break on that ball. And not sure if the throw wouldn't have been cut if he wouldn't have scored anyway, but nonetheless, another run for the Old Abes.
RBI action there.
Spot for Eau Claire. Number 11, Austin Reed.
Well, that'll pop the Old Abes into double-digit territory here. 2 outs, a little bit of a rally going for these guys. They score 1, top of the 6th.
Not sure who we got here.
Was this something for 17? It looks like.
Yeah, we just don't have number 15 in our in our roster.
Gotcha. Oh, let's see if we can get this young lad's name. Get a courtesy name.
Well, so these are some games. These are some of the challenges you're going to run into during the season. It used to be back way in the day that you could ride your horse pitcher for many games. I mean, you had to just kind of watch their health and make sure that they weren't overexerting themselves. But now the way the rules are, again, that depth comes into play. And I think Hudson's got very good depth. It's just a matter of you're playing now. Well, they've played 5 games in 7 days.
Yeah.
And so.
What's his player's name? Thank you.
Austin Reed.
Number 15, Austin Reed.
So just a bit of a typo on our roster sheet, maybe. We had a.
I'm going to blame the AD. Where is he? Is he around here somewhere?
Aaron, get up here. You got to talk. Let's get a mic for him, too. Okay, I got to order 2 mics, one for Hassapopoulos.
I think we might have had the right number before because I have Reed down in my book. All right, so 2 outs here.
We had it straight up here, didn't we? Gosh.
Strike 1 on Reed.
Cut him a little inside on that one, jamming him just a bit.
Hudson will take on River Falls next week. And again, River Falls should be a pretty good squad this year as well. You don't know when you're going to face their top pitchers, but Hudson will certainly have everyone at their disposal. Health, as long as health isn't a factor, I think everybody's been healthy. Just getting back to those new pitch counts.
That game Tuesday next week, we're going to have that one.
Strike 3 that time on Von Berg gets out of that inning. Let the Old Abes pick up 1 more. Leave 1 on base. After 5.5, Eau Claire 10, Hudson 0.
At Smile.
All right, welcome back here. It's the bottom of the 6th inning here. Gabe Walter. Is it Walter?
Gabe Walter. Yep, no S.
Walter.
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, did you notice that time, first inning, that was when he tinked one off his bat when he ducked, so that time he moved the bat a little bit.
Right.
So I'm not going to get out like that again. That's embarrassing.
Right. Wow, that was coming head high.
O'Connell, again, very much in control of this game. Hudson so far with just 2 hits. Had a couple guys on base. Had a drop third strike last inning, got on base, but nice solid hit that time to third.
There we go.
He's going to make down to first.
There we go. Get a little something going here.
Nice hard hit that time by Gabe.
I think we mentioned it off the air here, but Hudson does need to get something going if they want to stay alive in this game. It's a 10-run rule that could be in effect if they don't get something going. And is it 7th? Is that when that would go into effect?
After the 7th, yeah.
After the 7th, okay. Into this inning. Or excuse me, next inning.
Yep.
Sorry, thank you.
Walter, decent lead over there at first. Again, impressed so far with O'Connell not getting rattled when he does have runners on base. Got a decent pickoff move to first. Fouled off that time by Bussin.
All right, again, 0-1 pitch here. No outs.
Curveball that time.
Oh, pretty pitch.
Strike 2 on Bussin. Dylan O'Connell again, 8 strikeouts so far on the day.
Well, that one was
Just outside.
a bit out there. Catcher doing a good job getting a glove on that.
So I see that our windscreen looking straight out center field. Nobody's gone and fixed that yet. I think got a couple of dads out there that I think we need to have a little talk with. It's kind of messing with my vision from here, Ken.
It is, right? I was wondering what was distracting you so much.
Yeah.
It's that darn windscreen.
I'm just going to wait for some person to stand in there and freak me out.
Right? A clown or something?
A clown.
Hello, Mr. Sundin. Did you see on the news they've got some clown running around somewhere again?
Oh, boy.
I remember years ago there was clowns running around and people were freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently there's some guy with a clown suit on running around again. Got everybody nervous.
I know that creeps a lot of people out.
We used to run a charity haunted house for the food shelf. It was at my house in my garage. And
Yeah.
it went from kind of kiddie pool, just nothing, to it was really something.
Yeah.
And one of the themes that we had one year was clowns.
Oh,
And
tip.
and
He
I'll
hangs on to it.
wow,
Gets the strikeout there.
Wow.
Oh, hang on. You know what?
what happened there?
Here's the way the rule works. Let's see how I believe if that went down his body, and part of the uniform was where he trapped the ball, it might not. It might just be a foul ball.
Got
It's
it.
got to stay
Got
in
it.
the glove.
Got it.
Yep.
Foul
so that was the
ball.
call. Yep. So very well explained there by
I
our
love
umpire.
that. Yep, love that.
So yeah, that foul tip. If it's caught by the catcher, that's a strikeout. But in that case, he trapped it against his chest protector. So just a foul ball for Bussin.
And no outs
Staying
here.
alive.
Yep, staying alive.
That's what you need.
I know.
You need to get the BGs going.
So part of the problem with some of those
Fly balls left field there, caught.
those tunes, and this is probably you could care less, but I'm going to tell you why I can't play those. They've got copyrights associated with them, and
You know what?
YouTube actually they've got some like artificial intelligence that can pick up the songs
Is that right?
during a game.
So Barry Gibb can get a little extra coin when you play a song, or what?
Well, yeah, I guess. Now there's nothing that says we can't try to sing it. I'm just throwing that out there. I mean, I'm up for whatever.
I tell you what.
I'm in.
I think we can find time. I'm not feeling it today though. Down 10-0.
No.
We'll wait till we get into a close game, and then I'll get the pipes
We'll
going.
get to harmonizing. That's right.
Ooh, just outside that time. Throw over to first on Walter that pitched before. He's back, but he's getting aggressive on that lead. I wouldn't be surprised. O'Connell, knowing that Anderson's an aggressive batter, might want to just mix up his tempo a little bit. Fouled off. Quick, I did not see the final score, but the last time I looked, it was getting deep into that softball game. Hudson did win that, I believe 9-0.
Wow.
So good for the girls. We'll be catching their action next week, I think, at home against non-conference, isn't it?
It's Zumbrota.
Zumbrota Mazeppa.
Yeah, Mazeppa Zumbrota. So that's down near Rochester where I grew up. And I'll tell you, I've heard, we talked to the coach, and you were telling me a little bit about it, but quite a softball program down there.
For a little town, yeah, they were
I had
always
no
a
idea.
tough team.
No idea. That's awesome. Ooh.
Gets Owen on the high heat that time, 2-2.
Owen's a big rig in there, isn't he? I mean, he's just
He's gotten to be a real big kid.
big dude. Playing ball next year, right?
Playing ball at St. Cloud State.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Good for him.
We've got him on that outside. So 2 down. Bottom of the 6th.
Now batting for the
Man
Hudson
on
Raiders.
first.
First baseman, Owen Wedge.
Wedge will be in the batter's box now.
Happy to see Owen Wedge back playing. Owen had some injuries when he was younger.
Okay.
I coached Owen in football back when, gosh, it seemed like poor Owen would get stuck with me every year, so I'd have him every year, and
poor
he'd
guy.
probably get his roster. He's like, him again?
Yeah.
But he plays basketball, too. Had a real nice basketball season for the Raiders this year, and happy to see that he's back. His mom, Angie, is on our dugout club board, so
Nice.
happy for Owen. He's a good kid.
I think I met her tonight. Very, very nice. She was helping out with some hat stuff, I believe.
1-2 on Owen. You can just kind of see the wind out of Hudson sails, though. I mean, I'm watching these guys.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yep.
And again, not to say that things were certainly Tuesday a lot to be happy about in the way the season started. But when you get down in a game, especially you get a game that's tight up for a few innings, and then all of a sudden you give up a big inning. But it takes a spark. Just takes one.
That's right.
Oh, boy, just missed on that curveball.
Oh, he thought he had it. He was starting to head over
Kyle's
to the
got a little
dugout.
swagger coming off that mound now. I think he's starting to feel it.
Mm-hmm. Get the hips out. It's like, let's go. We got the flat brim on the cap.
Runner
Runner's
goes.
going.
Oh, late call there by the umpire, but that's going to retire Wedge.
All right.
For Hudson, no runs, no hits, one left on. After 6, 10-0 Memorial. Well, we got surprised here a little bit. We thought we had one more inning to play. And but that's it. 10-0 Eau Claire Memorial. And again, the bats for Hudson just weren't going today. Just 2 hits. Very impressed with Memorial, how they bounced back from that loss on Tuesday. Just real quick for Hudson, Sam Erickson singled in the 3rd inning, and then also Owen Wedge had a single in the 2nd inning. But beyond that, not much going. And Dylan O'Connell, junior pitcher for Memorial, looked sharp tonight. O'Connell on the night, 2 hits, and 7, 8, 9, 10 strikeouts. So good outing by him. And again, we talked about their ace not going tonight, and with Vincent Trapani. But these teams might see each other again in the playoffs. You know, when we get to the playoff season, you're going to have tough outs with Memorial. You got Eau Claire North. You got Chippewa. We mentioned River Falls. And then it looks to me like the central part of the state also has some strong teams this year with Wisconsin, the Rapids and Stevens Point area.
Really?
So
Okay.
Should
Nice.
be a pretty decent region for this area when it comes to the state playoffs.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me in the booth. It's always been a gorgeous evening, as always, to call some baseball. Hudson on the wrong side of this one, but looking to bounce back next week. Next game's on Tuesday, right?
Tuesday, River Falls. Yep.
River Falls. We will have that live stream for you on the River Channel and Raider Streaming, YouTube, Facebook, wherever else you find us out there. Again, thanks for joining us. My name's Ken Conan. He is Aaron's son, Dean, and Mr. Hassapopoulos packing the scoreboard away over there. We'll see you next time. Again, thanks for joining us.